both sides of the story. Both sides of the story. Both sides of the story.
Christmas coming. Alton Ellis.
Both sides of the story. Both sides of the story. Both sides of the story. Knowledge is power. Class is in session, hour 106.
For many, the gifts are the be-all and end-all. The big screen, the tablet, the Barbie and Ken doll. For me, gifts I get are like ice in the sun. I cannot recall them. No, not even one. How did I find a true way to remember the import of each 25th of December? The quest to acquire is an urge one can curb. The lesson I learned was make Christmas a verb. Knock on the door of your neighbors who deal with aging and loneliness. Bring them a meal. If you have means and you live in fine fettle, drop off some greens in that little red kettle. Visit our vets who are hurt and express your thanks for their service as they convalesce. Deliver to others a luminous glow. The gifts you will cherish are those you bestow.
Oh, Christmas coming, coming. Christmas coming, oh yeah. Christmas is a holiday, yeah. Christmas is a day Christ came, yeah. We can stay, yeah. When you know the Christmas Eve, yeah. And then, oh yeah. Oh, Christmas coming, coming. Oh yeah. Christmas coming, oh yeah. Ooh la la la, on the Christmas shoes, the rock steady. Thanks for the Christmas bread, making the Christmas play. And then, ooh yeah. Christmas coming, oh yeah. Better get your rice and peas. The Christmas tree. On the Christmas tree. They know the Christmas tree. And then, Christmas coming, coming. Christmas coming.
Christmas coming, Alton Ellis. And before that, the poetry of Mark F. Stone, Make Christmas a Verb. Make Christmas a Verb by Mark F. Stone. And let's get the show underway right now. 2021 to 2030 is the International Decade of Healthy Aging, the International Decade of Ecosystem Restoration, the International Decade of Ocean Science for Sustainable Development, and the Decade of Action for Road Safety. And it's also the UN International Decade of Indigenous Languages. It's the 22nd day of the 12th and final month of 2023, the International Year of Millets. A millet is a cereal grown in warm countries and regions with poor soils, bearing a large crop of small seeds, which are chiefly used to make flour. 2023 is also the International Year of Dialogue as a guarantee of peace. And we have a couple more observances for you. In Vietnam, they're marking Army Day. It's winter solstice holiday in Hong Kong. And Las Posadas continues in Mexico. And for the uninitiated, Las Posadas is a novenario, an extended devotional prayer. It's celebrated chiefly in Latin America, Mexico, Guatemala, Honduras, and by Latin Americans in the United States. It is typically celebrated each year between the 16th of December and the 24th of December. Las Posadas derives from the Spanish word posada, lodging or accommodation, which in this case refers to the inn, I-N-N, from the Nativity story. It uses the plural form as the celebration lasts for 9 days. You can read on. All the information is available in this day and age. You can Google that. You can Google that and get on with it. All right, speaking of get on with it, let's do it the way we usually do. Hoy es viernes el 23 de 22, el 22 de diciembre 2023. Y les saludamos en cualquier parte del mundo que nos están escuchando en este momento. Estamos muy agradecidos por el don de la vida y el privilegio de servirles en otra edición de su programa, Both Sides of the Story, ambos lados de la historia. Nunca vamos a tomar su audiencia por sentado, porque sabemos que ustedes tienen otras opciones. Y esta es la razón por la cual jamás olvidamos darle las gracias por elegir Both Sides of the Story, ambos lados de la historia, de lunes a viernes desde las 2 hasta las 5 de la tarde, aquí en Power 106 FM. La misión continúa para educar, capacitar, iluminar y estimular el espíritu empresarial. Bienvenidos. C'est vendredi le 22 décembre 2023 et nous vous saluons tous qui nous écoutez où que vous soyez dans le monde. Nous sommes reconnaissants du don de la vie ainsi que du privilège d'être à votre service par une nouvelle édition de votre programme Both Sides of the Story, le pour et le contre. Nous ne considérons pas votre fidélité comme l'un de soi parce que nous savons que vous avez l'embarras du choix. C'est pourquoi nous n'oublions jamais de vous remercier de choisir d'écouter Both Sides of the Story, le pour et le contre, du lundi au vendredi, de 2h à 5h de l'après-midi, sur notre antenne Power 106 FM. Nous continuons notre mission d'éduquer, d'habiliter, d'éclairer et d'encourager l'esprit d'entreprise. Bienvenue. All we're saying is it's Friday, the 22nd of December, 2023, and we greet you well wherever in the world you are listening to us right now. We remain eternally grateful for the gift of life and the privilege to serve you on yet another edition of your program, Both Sides of the Story. We don't ever take your listenership for granted because we know you have choices. And that's why we never ever forget to remember to say thanks for choosing to listen to both sides of the story, Monday to Friday, 2 to 5, right here on Power 106 FM. The mission continues to educate, empower, enlighten, and encourage entrepreneurship. Welcome. It's the 356th day of 2023, which means we're, what's it now, about 3 days away from Christmas Day. And about 8 days or so before the end of 2023. And so we give thanks and are grateful for having gotten this far, but who knows how much farther there is to go. We make the most of it while we can, however we can, whenever we can, until we can't. Good afternoon to those of you listening to us on 106.1, 106.3, 106.5, 106.7, and 106.9. From Morant Point to Negril Point, from the Goat Islands to Galena Point. This is Power 106 FM, serving Jamaica and the diaspora. Hello to those tuned in via the Power 106 FM app, which you have downloaded from the App Store or the Google Play Store, depending on the nature of your device. Downloading is free, listening is free, whenever, wherever. We acknowledge those who have dialed a designated number to listen to Power 106 FM from the United States and the United Kingdom. We'll remind you of those numbers later on.
You're listening to Power 106 FM. The time is now
2:16 on Power 106.
Hi, I'm Tanya. This is Cecilia.
And I'm Michael.
This Christmas, while you're shopping for gifts, think of buying a gift of health from Jamaica Hospital Supplies.
For that family member with asthma,
Or that friend with high blood pressure. Or that grandparent who is bedridden.
or a hospital in need.
Call Jamaica Hospital Supplies at 926-4397.
Or visit our showroom at 66 and a half Harper Tree Road.
Have a Merry Christmas.
Jamaica! Everybody's getting a solar water heater. Give a gift of energy from Fosrich. Get your emergency bulbs, fridge timers, solar water heater, solar systems from any Fosrich store across Jamaica. Don't forget, in your getting, get your classic and stylish LED down lights of all shapes and sizes. And remember, we're open on Sundays for your shopping pleasure.
Making lists and buying gifts this Christmas? Don't spend it all. Leave a little to pay your taxes. Avoid the long lines this holiday season. Pay online the easy way at jamaicatax.gov.am. Tax administration.
Thanks a lot for staying with us here on your program, Both Sides of the Story, Power 106 FM, still streaming live on the Gleaners website, go-jamaica.com. And while we're in the season, we look forward to connecting with as many of you as possible who are members of the Jamaican diaspora across the globe. It's always good to hear from you and to hear you and read your messages and checking in on us, etc. And we're looking forward to those. And ultimately, those right here at home on the rock, we know we can always count on you for your continued listenership and support. And so we're taking your calls as usual, 876-922-4112 to 5. That's 876